Hey, Bob, you and your team sell so much real estate and you do that diversification all the way from the lower to that upper. What do you see? What have you seen, even with your team members that you have, that uniqueness between, coming out of that, the everyday kind of a property that you're out there doing, and now you want to bump into that luxury market? What do you see as kind of that unique, the differences between those two markets?
I'm going to quote Gary Keller here. He always talks about the key to success is mindset, having the right mindset and the approach of what you're going to be pursuing. I'm going to give a couple suggestions here to the group here. One, I'm going to suggest not to give up your regular business right now. The lower priced homes, the two, three, four, $500,000 houses, if you want to be in luxury. One day I may be totally just in the luxury, doing very high end. But right now, I'll still take a $300,000-$400,000 listing, and then I'll do some that are higher than that. But to give up your core business would also could be a financial disaster for you if you give up the listings that are buyers that are helping to fuel your business. To get into luxury, you're going to need some funding. You're going to need mindset. And so I suggest people to get into it just one. We were all rookies. If you want to be if you want to sell investment property, sell one investment property. As soon as you get into luxury, and I have some incredible stories to share with people about how we've had team members who never were in luxury, were 21 years old, and just tracked down who the Ravens were, who the Ravens had hired, contacted their agent, worked all day to find their agent, get into a conversation with their agent, sold one Raven player, now has sold about 8 Ravens players. So that domino theory really works getting into that segment of the business. But be careful, especially in a shifting market like we're experiencing now, giving up that low end, because that's going to help generate your income to fund the luxury market.
All right, very good. Thank you, Bob. Hey, Tammy, anything you want to add to what you've heard?
Yes, yes. A couple of things in terms of the uniqueness when you shift into the more expensive properties. I think that there's a shift from need to desires in terms of those purchasers of luxury properties. So there's a different dynamic, but I think that everyone right now has an interesting opportunity to grow their luxury business because with appreciating prices, your existing sales, those folks that you sold a home to 5 years ago, their home is now worth significantly more, and those are actually cultivating into some future higher end customers. So staying in touch with those of your sphere of influence that are in appreciating markets can give you that first luxury listing. And then keep in mind that the folks that are going to buy that house are very different than the ones who you sold it to. So there's great opportunity to reach a higher price point by cultivating your existing sphere of influence and growing with them.